Mend is Jacquie Gering's debut collection with Michael Miller, inspired by her iconic Veer quilt. Jacquie brings her striking message and unique style to Mend with a whole cloth panel quilt and versatile pillow panel. Jacquie's thoughtful design speaks to the impact we all have on the healing and hope of our great country.
So next up is the incredible Jacquie Gering. She is a passionate modern quilt designer, maker, and teacher. She is known for her innovative designs, striking message quilts, and unique style. She is a leader and advocate for the modern quilting movement. The International Association of Creative Arts Professionals named her Quilt Teacher of the Year in 2014. We're beyond excited to have her as part of the Michael Miller family and to show you her newest collection, Mend. Take it away, Jacquie.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep, you're good to go.
All right, good. First of all, I just have to thank Sherry and the Michael Miller team. It's so funny that she said your newest collection. It is my only collection, and it's my first collection. So I'm thrilled to be here tonight and to be able to share it with all of you. I think you can see behind me, I received sample yardage of Mend just a week ago, and I've been sewing up a storm. I want to share my screen with you because I want to tell you a little bit about the inspiration for the collection. So this is Mend, and it is a special collection because there are only 4 SKUs. And it started because Michael Miller reached out to me and asked to license one of my designs. And it's a different collection because I didn't start out to be a fabric designer, and it's all based on a quilt that I made called Veer. I know that Michael Miller's hashtag is making it fun, and I love it to be fun, but this collection is really personal, and I hope it's going to be personal for you too. And so I've added a hashtag, making it meaningful. And that's the hashtag that I'm using as I make Mend pieces.
And we're gonna start using it too.
Yeah, and you're gonna start using it too, I hope. So the collection is based on this quilt, and it's called Veer. I made it in 2016 after the election. And Veer speaks to the impact that citizens can have on the direction of our country and the responsibilities and obligations of citizenship and the ability of our country to grow and change for the better. So Veer was a powerful minimalist statement for me. And when Michael asked to license this design, I thought about how can it work for 2020? And so I added the word Mend and created a panel based on my Veer quilt because I wanted the original design of the quilt to work today, to help us work together to foster the values of compromise, collaboration, problem solving. You know, we're sewers and quilters, and mending is our superpower. So I want the collection to really provide an opportunity for our community to show the pride we have in our country and the power that we have as citizens to work together. This large panel in Mend is a full yard. It measures about 33 by 42, and it can work just beautifully on its own. The second piece in the collection is, I guess it's called the pillow panel. So those are small Mend flags, and each one, the flag part measures about 14 by 18, but they're really easy to make like a 20 by 20 pillow out of. So that's the second piece in the collection. And then there are 2 coordinating prints. There's the Starfield, which is the blueprint, And that was actually inspired by the quilting that I put in the star field of the Veer quilt. It's called the 5-set grid, which is 5 sets of parallel lines based on a 60-degree angle. And then there's a stripe, the 1-inch stripe, that is the other coordinating print. And both of those prints are on the scale of the large panel. So they are powerful and bold, which is what I love about them. And the great thing about the pillow panels and the large men panel and the 2 coordinating prints, they coordinate perfectly with the Michael Miller Cotton Couture solids, which are rich and luscious and beautiful to work with. So the colors in the panels are cobalt, cherry, bright white, and black. And I've been working with the panels for just about a week, and those fabrics are spot on color-wise to the panel, which makes it really easy to work with. I will admit that, so I have never bought a panel in my entire quilting career, which is 10 years, and I've never sewn with a panel. So before I had the fabric, I started designing quilts to use the small and large panels. And I kind of designed things around them. So C is for cut. I really didn't think you could cut panels up, but I've started cutting, and this is just one of the quilts that I'm working on. It's called the 3 C's for cooperation, civility, and collaboration. And I tell you what, I am no longer a panel virgin. I have been cutting those babies up and having a lot of fun with them, and I encourage you to do that too. I want to show you just a few creative ways that you might be able to use these panels and coordinating fabrics to make it meaningful for you. The first thing I did was actually frame the small panels. I made one for my mom and one for my husband. And of course I had to put the selvage on it because it's the first time I ever had my name on a fabric. So even if you don't sew, you can use these panels. It fits perfectly in a 16 by 20 mat and frame. I'm also making a jacket with a mend panel on the back, and my 2 sons are getting jean jackets with the small mend panel on the back of those. This is a pillow that I made for myself, and instead of using the pillow panel, I cut a 20 by 20 inch square from the large panel and then used the remainder of that large panel to make the envelope closure on the back. So you don't have to use a panel just the way it's designed. You can cut it up and make it your own. Here's another pillow that I made. I took the small pillow panel and I framed it out, and then I like things that are a little bit weird, so I cut it on an angle and made a pillow out of that one. So I have a set for my house. And then I have designed a whole bunch of quilts for all of you that are all going to be free patterns to make with men. Some of them will be on the Michael Miller website, and some of them will be on my blog and my website. And I just want to share some of those with you. I kind of got into stars with these panels. This one uses the pillow panel and emphasizes voting, which we're all going to do in November. This one uses the large panel with another kind of star, really simple to make with half square triangles. And look at those bold 1 inch stripes on those stars. They really stand out and shine. This is just a simple framed large panel. Can make a really nice size quilt. This is one of my favorite designs called Stitch Together, using 2 pillow panels and those stars. So I just wanted to give you a little inspiration for how you can use the panel. My Instagram is there, my website is there, and I'm gonna share those patterns with everyone. I've got them out at testers right now because I don't want to share them until they've been tested. My goal for all of you is to enjoy this collection and make it meaningful to you. There you go. That's Mend.
Beautiful. Thank you, Jackie. That's wonderful. It's so amazing how versatile something can be, like how you can make that into so many different uses. It's not just a quilting means, you made it into jackets and pillows and all these different things. It's amazing.
Thanks. It'll be fun.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see what everybody else makes with it. When you guys make things, make sure to hashtag making it fun and hashtag making it meaningful, and we'll all be able to see everything you guys make with Mend.